Folks, a few of you told me, yeah, of course we'd get a Tesla if it was affordable. Well, it is affordable now. They have announced their affordable new car. It's a starting price of 35. However, even though 35 is already average, it's actually way less when you consider the following. First, you get $7,500 back in tax incentives because you're not polluting the environment. This automatically brings it down to about 28. And then you save $2,000 yearly in gas and maintenance. This car has less than half the moving parts of any other car. That's why it's almost no maintenance. And literally the only thing you need to change frequently is the wipers fluid. That's the only thing. No oil change, no steering oil, no shit. So, ladies, wink wink, you don't have to be robbed every time you go to a dealership. Sorry, I'm not sexist, I'm just trying to be funny. But seriously though, all car manufacturers make minimum profit when they sell you the car. Most of the profit comes from maintenance and parts. That is not the case with Tesla, however. They make their profit when selling the car, and then minimum after that. Almost none. And then the surprise that I've been keeping for last. Your car will be making money for you. Yup, I said that. Now, how will my car be making money for me? That's where self-driving comes in. Tesla announced that they only need 2 years to achieve complete self-driving. Well, then of course you've got to allow for another 4 to 5 years for the regulations and the law to accommodate that change. So, a total of 6 or 7 years max, and your car will be able to drive itself. You hop into your car at point T, you hop into your car at point A, wake up at point B, or text or sleep with it, whatever the hell you want to do. And here comes the point when you're at work for 8 hours or sleep for 8 hours, your car will be actually going around and making money for you while you sleep or work or go to school. Now, I know a lot of you will say, hey, I'm not going to let a stranger in my car. What if they were dirty or stinky or, you know? Don't worry, you actually get to be picky. You can tell your car to only pick people with 5-star ratings. And the rating system is just like Uber, if you're familiar with it. Everyone has rating. The car, the driver, and the individual asking for a ride. So yeah, you can tell your car, only pick up 4 and 5-star people, and be back 30 minutes before I get out of work, just in case. So let's say you're financing your car with $500 monthly. Your car is making that $400. You don't need to pay anything out of pocket. Also, self-driving cars mean that you never need to worry about parking no more. That is fucking great. That's more than enough for me. And true, it's a little scary, but that's the case with everything new out there. We're scared of it at first, and then we get used to it. I mean, when cars first came out 100 years ago, people were so scared of them, and they were like, hey, take it away from the street, not to scare the horses. And by the way, if you're thinking 7 years is a long time, it's not that long considering you will only get your car in 3 years at least. And that's because already 500,000 people ordered it and you're going to be in the queue. So if I order it today, I'll have to wait a few years. Which I'll order it with the first paycheck I get. Woo woo! Whenever that comes. Whoa, that is very tall. So to sum it up, you've got a car that is super sexy, super safe, super fast, and cheaper than any other car. Wait, hang on a second. Did I just hear you say too good to be true? To you, I say you're too good to be true. I've done 2 test drives now with 2 different models, and I was surprised each time I visited. And you can do that too, anytime you want. By the way, to give you a sense of how amazing it is, when they announced the product, 100,000 people paid the $1,000 to reserve it before even seeing it or knowing what it is. By the way, some speculate that the $7,000 back in tax incentives for the customer will be cancelled in a few years. But regardless, Tesla is appealing and competes on every other level as it is. And who knows what they're hiding in the future. Gosh, I'm obsessed with it and cannot stop talking about it. I promise I'll stop here even if more stuff come to mind. I don't want it to be too long. It already is. But one last thing, haha. One of the one of the most things that distinguish them from any other car manufacturer is their customer service. They sell you the cars directly. They don't have dealership. When you walk into their stores, it's like walking into an Apple store. It's an experience in and of itself. It was actually designed by the same guy that designed Apple stores. Plus, they never try to sell you the car. It's almost like you're walking into a museum. They just talk about the features, the new technology, and you're like, that's nice. Like, right now, I'm selling the car more than any of Tesla employees will do, just because I'm obsessed with it. But dealerships, gosh, they're too pushy and you just hate going there. No one enjoys going to a dealership.